Hello and good morning, night, or whatever time it is, wherever you're watching from. My name is Paula, Digital Granny. I actually just included it down there because I was like, you guys, you probably should want to know my name, right? Anyways, today I'm talking about earning 10K monthly through high ticket sales. What does that mean? I didn't even know what, I'll just tell it like it is. I had no clue. What is high ticket sales? I am new to the whole space. I've been in this a year, but I have never heard the word high ticket sales till being in this. Um, I can tell you a little bit about my history. Um, I was doing the dash, which is just delivering food. I, as a family of five of us, we were stuck and we were stranded. My uh, I suffered a mini stroke in November 2022, and my husband never showed up. He was away on a work trip, and those work trips were not work trips. So, long story short, that left a family of five, homeschooling family of five, struggling and stranded and stuck. So, I started doing the dash, which is delivering food. If you're not from around here, it is just delivering food, and we were struggling. Like I was aiming for 1,800 a month so that I could put the gas in the car in the suburban, which is huge, in the suburban to go and actually do the work so that I could pay the rent. That is where we were. I had been praying and asking God for a better way. I was like, I need something. I need something bigger, something different, something substantially different um, than the 9 to 5 because we worked it out and it was probably around $15 an hour doing the dash, and that wasn't enough. I remember driving around thinking, man, this is taking my one vehicle. It's costing me money to go make the money, and um, I kind of knew in the back of my mind it was going to take my vehicle. So it really kind of stunk, but I didn't have a solution. I was online applying for like hundreds, if not thousands, of work from home things. And as somebody who's been self employed practically their whole life, I was a ghost in that space. And let me tell you how hard it is to try to enter a space where you don't exist. So I needed something different. I already knew, like I had been searching online. Anyways, when I saw this, I went past it because the girl talked about God. She talked about homeschooling. And then she said she was making boatloads of money. So I went bye bye and passed her by. I made a mistake that day, huge mistake, because I assumed based on the numbers that it was too good to be true. That is a mistake. I wish I'm so glad. I'm just so thankful that the second time. Can you bring me my phone, please? Can I have my phone? Sorry, mom life. Thank you. Um, when you get on a phone and they think that it's free reign, he took my phone. So, anyways, I have two, and they use it for the TV controller. But this is one of the things that I love because I am a homeschooling mom and I can be at home with my kids. So moms, dads, if you're out there and you're looking for a way, this might be the answer. Um, anyways, so the first time I saw that girl, and it's going to start to whistle. Great. I have this, you guys can't see it, but every now and then it starts to whistle. So my computer, I don't know why. I'm going to have to clean it out. But so if it gets a little squeaky, don't mind it. I will have to fix it when I jump off. Blow some air in to get that dust out of there. So I thought it was not real. I thought can't be real. There's no way this can be real. Yes, it is real. It's very real. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what our founder posted, like in April 23rd, because I thought it was a great post, and I'm going to share it. So when I talk about 10K a month through high ticket sales, it is possible because we're in the e-learning industry, and the e-learning industry is Huge. And in 2020 and 2032, it's supposed to be a $1 trillion industry. Like that's big. That's big. That's huge. Um, I didn't know that we were in this space where we can actually turn around, use what is called master resale rights and resell education. So I get to build a business that's a business in a box. I purchased a program last June, and it taught me, as a complete beginner, just somebody delivering food, it taught me how to build a business online and how to create content. That's it. That's the basis of this. I learned how to create content, and I see days like $900 days and $1,800 days because the number one selling program is a $900 program. It teaches you how to do what to do. And then we also learn about marketing and we learn about building a business. It's real. I love it. So let me share this with you. I will be on as long as this thing doesn't get too loud. Let me share my screen. And here we go. Okay. So let me make it a little bit bigger. There it is. Okay. Now, Michelle is the founder, and she asked, who has made 10K in 1 month? And she's asking, people, please don't comment if you have it. So I know that not everybody is going to read, but they made their first 25,000 in first 2 months of doing it. Now, before we carry on and read these, I want you to understand. Actually, let me draw it out for you first, okay? And then we'll come back to this. I want you to understand something. This is my little whiteboard. 900 is the number one selling program, okay? I promote 4 programs. I'll break it down for you quickly. 9, 6, 3, and 1. I don't promote the $100 program because I don't want you to have a website built for you. So let me mark them down here for a second. And I need a different marker. Hold on. I'm just going to quickly break it down. Now, this is based on 2-hour workday too. 2 hours. So do you have 2 hours that you can commit to? And are you willing to learn? That's really what it comes down to. It's an opportunity. And I love this. That one's much better. So 4 programs. Okay. The number one selling program is the $900 program. I'm going to break this down quickly, and then I'm going to show you the actual people that have commented on the founder's post because it's real. It's legit. It works. And I've been doing this, making money online for 10 out of 12 months because the first 2 months I messed up. Okay. I am 100% business owner. This is my business. So 100%. When I sell this, I get 100%. This is the same setup for you. What I have is what you have. I paid a one-time website fee. There's a one-time website fee. This one, the most affordable, is $55 a month. It's there. You can't find it? Ask me. One time, $39. There's no monthly fees. No monthly fees. I love what I do. Okay. Now, how do we hit 10K? I'm going to show you. But let's go over this quickly. 4 programs. I don't promote this one. Don't mind my Merry Christmas shirt. I like the green, and I don't have any green shirts. And this is me. Okay. So if you're sitting there in your pajamas watching this, well, then you know what I mean. You know how this is. Okay. So 4 different programs. I don't promote that one. Whatever one you purchase, the ones underneath it are put on your website. So I purchased the 9. I have all 4. If you purchase the 6, then you would have all 3 on the website. The reason why this is the number one selling program is because people want to be able to see it. So if you don't have it, you can't offer it. Makes sense, right? So that's the most affordable option for that. A one-time website. There's no monthly fees. We get what is called master resale rights. They're educational. It's a business in a box, a bib, business in a box. Everything you need to build a successful business online. These are the programs. They're done for you. The website is made for you. So it is a business in a box. I've learned marketing skills inside of here, which I absolutely love. I learned how to create the content. and you will learn how to do the what to do. Okay. So let me take this off. You can maybe, if you want to screenshot that in 3, 2, 1, you could do that. And let me share with you quickly the breakdown on that 9. How do you guys hit 10? It's really actually quite simple. So if we take that number 1 selling program and we times that by 12, you're going to be like, wow. Because I was like, wow, that's 10 right there. Okay. That's how. That's not even 1 a day. That's like what, 3 a week? 3 times 4, 12? Yeah, 3 a week. 3 a week. So that's how I've had $1,800 days. Okay. Because I sold 2, right? 9 and 9. I've sold 2 in 1 day. So I don't know how many of those you would need to actually change your circumstances, or maybe be able to pay off a credit card, maybe pay off some school, maybe pay off a debt, maybe just maybe that's going to be fun money for you. I don't know. But if you're here and you're watching this and you're struggling and you're stuck, this has literally saved us. When I was doing the dash, I was aiming for this in a month, working 40 plus hours. I was tired. I was struggling. I was a single income family and a single mom, and I needed to provide for my kids. I needed so much more than any job could give me. I say job because I'm on a platform that if we say that, it kind of gets us in trouble sometimes. So I spell it out. I was stuck. I needed something more than a $15, $20 an hour thing, and I don't have a degree. So when this business was presented to me, the program, I was like, I was scared. I was a skeptic. I didn't know if it was real. I prayed about it, asked God, is this something that I can do? And can you make a way? Because I couldn't even afford to get started. So he made a way and I started, and the rest is pretty much history. Like, I can't believe I've never worked so little and then made so much. Like, never. I grew up thinking 9 to 5 and the hustle is where it's at. I was mistaken. I didn't know. In this day and age, there's so many different opportunities and ways for us to make money. But if we want to work smarter and not harder, I love this program. I love it. I work 2 hours, 3 hours. I can go and do my homeschooling with my kids. I can go and work on my nonprofit. It gives me time to go and do the things that I want to do. So I'm not stuck driving around endlessly for hours and then not having any time to go live life. I didn't want to do that. Okay. So this is what we were doing for the dash every month. Now I have days like this or days like this because of that number 1 selling program. So that is how it's possible. Is it possible? Absolutely. Because these are educational programs that give people like me an opportunity to make money online. I mean, it's not rocket science. So you might want to screenshot that in 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to show you, instead of just explaining this to you, I'm actually going to show you right here. Okay. So our founder asked, who has hit 10? She asked, right, just like in April, who has hit 10K in 1 month? And these are the responses. Made 25 in their first 2 months of doing it. Yes, ma'am, many times. I don't know if I have to have them all open like that. Ashley did. Wendy did. Barbara did. 10 in her first 15 days, then 32K in 4 months. Is it real? Yes, absolutely. Yep, 53K in their first month, blew her mind. Yep, 11K in 1 month. Yes, ma'am. Not sure if this counts or not, but when she joined, in the first 22 days, I sold 11. So she had 9,009. And then in her first 47 of what? She sold 11 of the legacy. And her first 47, 12,000. Okay, so she's just adding. 7,200 in 1 month. Well, that's not quite 10, but I mean, it's still good, right? I've had multiple 10Ks. I've had an almost 100K, but 10 to 20 is the normal. That's crazy. She had almost 100K. Oh, okay. So she learned. So here's the difference. Somebody was like, what? Multiple streams. So she learned about different ways because of the program, how to, not only did she promote the program, but she obviously learned how to have different streams of income, which is something we don't talk about all that much. But yes, yes, all because of the mentoring. I know her. So yes, she has. Last March, 22K month for Melissa. Where are all the guys? There are guys there, trust me, but I don't know if they posted. Not everybody has to post. Not everybody does. Made their first 10K in November, and their biggest month was 18K. Not everybody posts. Grateful, they had a 6,000. And so those are some examples. Okay. I can keep scrolling, but I'm not going to. This is the community that we get to be a part of. There are 53,000 of us here. And those are in the wins. I was just in the wins. Okay. So wins could be spiritual, financial, physical, 9 while doing content at the park. That's awesome. Right? So 9 is the number one selling. I don't promote the 1, and I would tell you not to either. I tell you what I do. Don't promote the 1. I've been in this for a year. Okay. 9 live and 4,800 leads. That's awesome for her. Small win. Small win. Wins can be spiritual, financial, physical, whatever. 4,500 in a week. So you could go through this stuff at your own time on your own speed if you wanted to. Obviously not before you purchase a program, but if you decided to start. Now, that's the main community. I also give you access to my community, which is a private paid community. I only have 12 members in there, and I used to have it open to everybody. So I had a large amount of members, but I decided I didn't like that. There were people coming in that I didn't know, and they were bothering other people through messaging, and I wasn't about to do that. So I said, forget it. I'm going to switch it to a private paid, and I like it much better. I do tips, and kind of every day I give the people just kind of like a little bit of encouragement, because we have the main video. So I just do a little post in my group. I also meet everybody every single Thursday. So anybody who wants to be mentored, I would highly suggest getting into my Zooms, because that can sometimes be a one-on-one, which, is a big deal. So I do editing videos. I teach people how to make a logo. I do some kind of tutorial videos inside of here, really for small business. I give away some freebies. I had a friend of mine come in. You can use my group as a referral income for yourself. So if you refer other people and they stay, 40% of it becomes yours. So it's just an option. Okay. There are some other things in here. I went through slogans, logos. I'm going to show you what I know about some drop shipping and content. There's a lot of content creation on TikTok, on Canva, and StreamYard, and I love StreamYard. So that gives you a breakdown on that. Now, how do you get started? Grannies. This is my automated system. This is how we are able to actually work 2 hours a day. So when you go here and you put in your information, this page comes up from the founder. She answers 90% of your questions. And if she doesn't, simply go out back into your email, go check your spam and your promo folder, and then send me your email questions to me, and I'll answer them. Now, once you're ready, you can click on the pink button. Up comes my website, and the legacy is right there. You can go there. It's not opening. Now it's opening. And there are options. So, and it depends on where you are, okay, in the world, but go the green, and then you'll see the options that are available. Let me go back. You can start there. There are 4 programs. That is our number one selling program. Then you're going to see me, my kids. You can scroll through all of that if you like. And this is another page that is out there working for us 24 hours around the clock. So this, this, and this are all out there doing the work for us, doing all the selling, doing all the sharing, doing all the telling. That is what my website does for me, which would do for you down there. So that's where people get started. Okay. Now, this, I'm just going to quickly show you this because I forgot to. So I'm just going to quickly show you the income disclaimer because we're not guaranteeing anything. I was showing you and sharing with you the results, my results, and that this works, but we don't know if you're going to show up. It would just be silly to actually guarantee anything. So we're not guaranteeing anything. Now, while I'm talking about that, I will share with you, this was my best week. I had a $3,600 week or 4 days. I had it in 4 days. But sometimes in my content, I might say a week. And I share again because we were aiming for $1,800 a month. Okay. So for me, I still find this amazing, a blessing, an answer to prayer. Okay. So that's one of my days. I share sometimes. So I would tell you to make sure that you share, make sure that you screenshot, go in the main community, and then take that screenshot, share that screenshot, and share it in your content because it gives you content as well. So I would highly suggest doing that. If you have questions, just reach out to me. I'm always around for questions. Do that through email. Once you go to Granny's, once you go there, then you'll have my contact info. Just be sure to check the promo folder and the spam trash or whatever we call it. Check there just in case it went there. Okay. If you are watching this later, I invite you to subscribe, to comment, drop me a hey, how are you? If you are an OG, if you are new to me, I want to know where you're watching from. I want to know that you're new, and welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm here to help you. You can be in my community. You don't even have to purchase a program to be in my community. I'm just putting that out there. You can be a part of my community. It is a $47 a month community. And then the referral income is 40%. 40% income referral that is continuous every single month should somebody decide to join. That focus is on small businesses, and I help small businesses as a prior bookkeeper who has dealt with many small businesses. I help with that. And since I've been marketing for another year, I can help with that too. So those are just some little things on the side, but this has been our bread and butter for the past year. And I do this around my children, as you can see. So if you have questions, reach out to me. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.